Do they still hurt my heart? Do they make me nervous? Do they make me anxious? Do they make me tense up? Yes. All right, let's read a post. I have a perspective on this that I think is interesting due to recent experiences. This is a post that was made in our Changing the Industry group. I'm not going to say everything that's in here because there is some profanity, but he says, I have grown tired of defending my much needed trade to an industry that is required to stay running for the nation to stay alive, to fight tooth and nail to be paid for diagnostic, to fight clients who break their own vehicle, bring it in to the shop leaking and accuse me of causing the leak, what they cause themselves, to deal with people every day who think they are getting scammed when I'm one of 3 specialty shops in the city, and along with another shop are the only ones who are honest and efficient as well as professional. It has ground me down. The saving grace is the clients that you know, that do trust you, that recommend their friends and family. It's wonderful to have those relationships. The weeks where it's negative have taken a toll on my mind. I should have opened a restaurant. Nobody F's up their food at home and brings it to the restaurant and asks you to recook it. Nobody comes into a restaurant expecting service for free. They come in happy to see you, order their meal, pay, and leave. If it was cooked wrong, you recook it. It costs $20 as a max to you as a business and maintain a good relationship. Their food doesn't break down on them 2 days later because of some problem they ignored, then blame you for their ignorance. They just come back next week and order another meal, happy to see you again. I want to take a match to this shop so bad right now, I'm currently planning my way out. Now listen, it's pretty tough to hear, right? And I can tell you that as a business owner, I have definitely felt that way before. And I, as a business owner, have felt like I was completely alone and like I was the only one feeling that way, and it's only this industry that's like that. But guess what? It's not. The family business over here behind me still experiences those challenges, and they're in the business of making people happy. They're in the business of inviting folks in and showing them a good time. It's not expensive. It's not something that costs a lot of money. It's not something that's urgent. It's not something that's life-changing. Yet consumers still treat them the same way that they treat us in our repair shops. But the thing is we have to build systems, we have to build processes, we have to build policies to protect us from this burnout, and we have to build a business which has the structure required to isolate us from situations like this. Now, I've shared this with you guys before. I had to get off the front counter because the business had become too emotionally heavy for me. I was too attached to all the clients. I was too attached to the bad reviews and the things that people brought and had such an issue with. But see, it was my fault. It wasn't their fault. It was because I was putting too much weight into what they said. I was putting too much weight into what they did. It was my job as a professional to set the standards, to set the interaction quality, to set the terms and conditions of this engagement with this client. Now, I get that clients can be a pain in the butt. I get that clients can be rude. I get that clients can be disrespectful. But we have to be able to disconnect ourselves from that. You know, one of the things that I learned from my parents is that there are going to be people who you can't please. There are going to be people who you can't make happy no matter what you say or do. Now, one of the main reasons I felt it was important to reply to this, my good friend Ryan commented, and he said, I'm going to take a stab at this, and I'm going to say that you are probably an exceptional automotive technician, but you may not be exceptional at hospitality. Now, he wasn't throwing shade at the guy, and I can promise you if somebody had said that to me 10, 15 years ago, when I was going through the thick of it, I would have taken it as shade. That's not what he was doing at all. It's a recognition that being a good technician does not make us good at hospitality. Yes, auto repair shops have hospitality in them. It does not make us a good manager. It does not make us a good leader. And when we're starting a business, because this gentleman started his business fairly recently, when we're starting a business, sometimes we're limited to the resources that we have, and we have to fill all of those roles as the business owner. What I want to say to you, what I want to say to the original poster, and what I want to say to those of you who resonate with this, to those of you who are tired, you're beat down, you're worn down, you're frustrated with the way things have been going in your business. It's okay. It's all right to be frustrated. It's all right to be aggravated, but don't give up. Keep pushing forward. If you make your business profitable and you can grow your business to the point that you have the right people in place that help diversify and help balance that load across multiple different folks and across multiple different positions within the business. So all of that load, all of that pressure is not on one single person. Your business can not only thrive, but you can live a good life and you can enjoy a good life. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Just today we had an incident here at the shop, and in that incident, there was a really upset guest. One of my staff members was really upset. There were discussions of, did we handle it the right way? Did we not handle it the right way? Did this turn out the way that we wanted it to turn out? And anytime you have a guest that's upset, I don't care what anybody says, that's not the way you wanted that to turn out, right? Like, nobody would want that. Do those things still stress me out? Yes, they absolutely do. Do they still hurt my heart? Do they make me nervous? Do they make me anxious? Do they make me tense up? Yes, they do. And those that say it doesn't, chances are they're either really experienced, have owned a business for a very long time, or they have enough people in place. They have layers of management so that impact is not squarely on them. All I want you to know is that you're not alone. You can continue on this pathway. And listen, if you want to give up on the shop, if you want to shut the shop down, you want to go do something different, that's well, great, and good. Some people just aren't cut out for it. I get it. I have no issue with that. But if you'll stick it out, over time, you'll find that you have more and more good days than bad days. Sometimes you have bad weeks. Sometimes you have bad months. But sometimes you have good years. So if you think you got it in you, buckle down, stick it out, put the systems, processes, policies in place to make sure you can live the life you've always wanted. Y'all have a good one.